Oh, good God. I know. I already know. I know every time. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, I guess we're all settled here then. Everybody's got a screen. They can see. They can hear. Let me pop over into your area in the the text chat here. Okay, we've got someone's come in already. All right. Averill. Okay, let me see here. Just let me take a look. It's gonna be a busy night. We start like that. I haven't even had a drink of Mitchie yet. At least it's still there's steam coming off of it. Thank you so much, Averill. Thank you very, very much for your donation. Okay, I'm just going to take a peek here and open everything up and see if you didn't leave your question with the notes. Nope, you didn't. So go ahead, Averill. What is your question for Spirit today? Hi, everybody. There's Jennifer. That's right. The readings have been really good. The last couple ones that we did, boys, there was a couple boomers there that just blew me away. Like I could feel the excitement because I knew that there was this connection going on. It was, you couldn't deny it, right? So RAM is probably, but yeah, they updated their system. Okay, that's the message I got. So just give it a minute. There we go. I should be back here now. I don't know where should. There goes the screen again. Don't tell me this is going to happen here tonight. I don't need this. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. It should open. God almighty. Damn, this is frustrating. I'm sorry, people. Very sorry. Yeah, hide and seek. I'm not liking the way this whole thing is starting out. It's all like wanting to go chaotic. And I don't get it because I've done what I'm supposed to do. We just have to wait for it to all catch up, I guess. Okay, April, who are you? If your name is Avril, you have to let me know who you are. I have no idea. Avril and April are two different names. I don't know until you say, yeah, I'm Avril, then I'll know and I can answer your question. Thank you. Thank you, Avril. April. That's what to call you. But anyways, okay. So let's see. I don't know how I'm back. I'm going to go ahead and I don't understand what the hell. They went and updated. Everything's fine on the updated end of things. Is perfect. But for some reason, YouTube's acting up. This is all YouTube now. Okay, so your question. You have to work with someone and you've been messaging out of work for months. If I suggest meeting up, he makes an excuse. And when I break contact, he gets in touch again. What's going on? Oh my God, don't you hate that? Why do people do that? Head games like, come here, go away kind of thing. Let's see. Let's get a shuffle up for you, April. Let's see what we can do here. There's the green screen of health. There's my green light. I hope everybody can see. Everything's back up to normal. I hope. Yeah, when people do that, what's going on for April with this guy at work? They've been messaging each other out of work for months now. Whenever she brings up the suggestion of them maybe meeting or, going for coffee or whatever, he puts out the cold, pulls the welcome mat and hides it. And then, so she backs away and she gives him his space, doesn't contact, and when she doesn't, he starts contacting her again, back and forth and back and forth. Come here, go away, come here, go away. I'm interested, no way. You know, I don't know. Let's see here. Did that populate for you yet, Jennifer? I thought I'd just give it a minute where everything's kind of like being really slow to move. No, you haven't said any different. I take it it's probably not. I'll try to send it again. Let's see. Give me a minute. Oh, there it is again anyway. All right. This is for... It won't do any real time one-on-one here with April. You're my first shuffle, and well, I didn't do any yesterday. Took the day off. I planned it, so I'm taking the day off. I don't care what comes in, what goes down. I'm planning it ahead. I'm not doing anything on Thursday. Because if I end up doing nothing at the last minute, just how it all happened or how I felt, how it all worked, it's not the same. I don't get that mental rest. If I plan a whole day ahead and I say I'm taking tomorrow off, I'm taking Tuesday, whatever, I've got that to look forward to, and then when I get it, I know that's it. I'm off. Yay, it's like my holiday. And I get a much deeper, better rest, almost like a cleansing. You know, planning it out for me is better, because then I go, okay, today's my day. I can do what I want, you know. I really need a few more days like that, but anyway. Yeah. That almost sounds like, I think, you know what I'm getting is the guy really, really likes you a lot. April, that's what I'm getting here, that the guy really does like you a lot. He's, how can I say it? I'm trying to find the right words here. I'm asking for the right words. Okay. Yeah. No, I really, that was my first impression. It's not so much on you, it's on him. He's bonded with you, whether he wants to believe it or not. And he can only go so long. And you feed something in him. You nourish him in some way. He gets something real out of the relationship for what it is at this time. Just give me a moment. You know what? My music, not that I'm going to get hurt. I don't do monetization. Those are the people they hit if they hear music in the background, radio or not. I've got to turn it down a bit. It's kind of distracting me. You know what else that I'm thinking, April? Here's what's coming through as well. I think he's with somebody. And I don't know that it's a regular, normal relationship he's in, because I'm feeling there's something a little odd about it, a little off. Whoever he's tied in with, it's not somebody he sees, like, when he's not working every weekend or whatever. days off, time off. It's sometimes, I don't know what that is. That's just really, really odd. There's something odd there. He's got, I don't know, the word commitment keeps coming up here, and it's not between you and him. There's something he's hiding from you that you know nothing about in his personal life. I don't know. I don't know what it is. No, I'm not, it's just, I can feel it. There's a shadow there. Something hovering over. He can't, is it he can't, or he can't bring himself to? Or that he really can't do it? It's odd. Whatever it is, April, it's odd. It's very odd. I'm gonna, hold on one moment here. I'm gonna cut the deck right here and see what we pull. What? Boys, I'd like to ask questions, but you got the Three of Cups. It's an emotional card. The three itself, in reference to life, the three, the number 3, is highly revered. It's a holy number, and it holds a lot of power. This is also a card of people coming together. Normally more than 1 or 2 people. Normally it's almost like a reunion of sorts. That's what the card is prompting, some kind of a get together, people coming back together that have been together before, though. That's what's throwing me and confusing me here. If that's as close as Spirit can convey with a tarot. Let me get my book for my keywords here. That's a good card. I want to say you will eventually, is what I'm kind of leaning in towards, April. That you will eventually. That's what I'm, don't nail me on that yet, though. Don't. Wow. That's what it, you know what I think this is about? You are going to come physically, face to face. You're going to be both attending something, a public, not a public thing, but it's a crowd thing. There's a lot of people. The card itself usually predicts like weddings and parties, reunions, and precious time spent with people that you love, people that are usually have known you their lifetime, people, usually family, people you can really be yourself with, let your hair down, feeling, and not to say you're not attending something like that. You could be, where there's a lot of people under one roof, and the atmosphere is very uplifting, it's very fun, it's very easygoing, it's very replenishing and refreshing as well. Here's the thing. While at this large gathering, whatever it should be, and you're still single, and if you're looking for love, there's a really good opportunity that it could happen on this day. I'll go with yes. You're eventually, I don't know what is but I feel like there's something he's not ready to tell you about. There's something that he's just not ready to tell. He's separated and has a child. Okay. All right. Hi, Mystery. How long? He's got a child, so I'll take it they haven't been separated or not together that, it's not been 20 years, right? It's not been that long, right? Um, hello, little Tony's mummy. Wow. You know, he really likes you a lot, April. He really, really, really likes you a lot. He does know how to fit you into his life. Maybe he's feeling if you both met that it would just like boing, be skyrocket. You know what I'm saying? Like this connection, and you both know it and you recognize it, and there's an inner knowing, and he knows you're not going to be just some a fly by night date. It's not going to be just a one. He knows the potential is there for a real relationship, and he loves the idea of it. He does know how to fit you into his life. How does he bring another woman in relationship to his child? We'll say, put it in that way. That's probably what it is. And I think that's what it is. He doesn't know how to fit you into his life. He goes into panic mode. He half panics. You know, what's everybody going to think? You know, what's family going to think? What are friends going to got this other woman now? Like, oh my God. That's why I'm curious to how long they've been apart where he's not crossed that line yet of going forward and living his own life after marriage. This is your reading, and this is the question that you wanted to know. I truly believe this is it. I'm glad you told me, because I could sense something. Like I said, seriously committed to something. There it is, right there. That's it, right? That's the shadow. He is so deeply committed to something else. In the flow, the energy between you, so simple and so easy and comfortable and warm. And he gets caught up in that with you. You feed him something, you're nurturing him in some way, and you're giving him food for thought, and you're nourishing him. He's more when you're in his day than when you're not, and he feels that. Wow. That's where it's going to take place. You are going to meet up eventually, but it's going to be at a mutual place. I don't know what that is, but a mutual place where you will actually both have an opportunity to talk to each other. About a year, yeah, maybe he hasn't yet. I have somebody else that I read for regularly, and her note of interest had a hang up like that. What's everybody going to think? Oh my gosh. You know, I've got children and the whole bit. Even though the ex-wife was dating somebody else and had a boyfriend, he couldn't bring himself forward to cross that line from his intimate life to his family life, his friend life, you know, the social part. And it does happen. It does happen. I don't hear too many women doing that, but I've heard of men it affecting. They're having a hard time making that first. I'm going out. You know, the child is well taken. They've got the child put in a peaceful place in their mind, so they're able to bring themselves. Whatever this is, this might be work related. Christmas party at work, maybe. Whatever it is something mutual you both belong to, and you're both going to be there. I'm not feeling what's happening after that right at the moment. I'm not really, but the advice of this card, you just allow yourself to be carefree and be who you are and enjoy the company of those that make you laugh, that don't make you uptight, that don't make you question, right? But people that bring the best out in you and you're more comfortable with, make sure you're still doing that. Don't let this big question mark, right? Don't lay everything around that big question mark. This is on his end, it's not yours. And you can't control what he does. And manipulation doesn't work either. Even though we don't think we're manipulating, sometimes we are, because it's something that we're pulled to and we want it so badly. This can happen. Apart for about a year. Okay. Yeah. Take these words from this card. I'm going to ask Lilith a question or two, but your keywords for this card are celebration and friendship, and celebrating friendship and celebrating family. This is a card of inner healing as well. It's also a card of fun. It's also a card of flirtation. It's a card of indulgence and color and creativity. It's a big part of this card. I'm going to, no, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Guess who Lilith's here with me. Not to worry, I haven't lost her. She's still here. Look who I ran across today, and I'm bringing him out for tonight. Charles. Charles, not Chuck, not Charlie, not Cha. It's Charles, don't you know? So that's who. We haven't seen him in quite some time. So I'm just going to sit here for a second before I put him to work. This is going to play itself out. I can tell you that, April. It's going to play itself out. I can definitely tell you that. I'll bring the camera down so you can see what's going on here. Okay, Charles. You've had, like, I don't know what, 6, 7, 8 months off. Time to go to work. If only for tonight, maybe. So I'm still within the parameters of Averil's/April's one-card reading, wanting to know about the gentleman that her and he message each other a lot, at work, off work, whatever, away from her. And there's something between them. There's chemistry. But if she suggests them getting together in any way, shape, or form, he gets cold feet real bad, disappears kind of a thing. And then so she just accepts it, turns her back, says fine. She doesn't message him, but when she does that, he starts wanting to reach out to her again. Are they ever going to meet physically is what I need to know here, Charles. Is April ever going to get to physically come face to face with the man in question? I think I have to give him a bit more lead here. Hold on. I don't like to get too far up the chain because the energy from me is that much further away from the stone. So I try to keep it as short as possible so the message comes through quickly. Again, Charles, maybe he doesn't want to work because he's not been smudged in a long time. I've got some ingredients drying out. I did get out to collect some. Be having smudges pretty soon. He doesn't seem too enthusiastic. Maybe I shouldn't use him. He's saying yes. So they are. Avril is going to eventually physically come face to face with the man in question. He's saying yes. He doesn't feel vibrant. I'm not feeling... I'm sorry, Charles. I'll have to wait till I can give him a smudge. There's something not... There's a real low energy. We don't want that. Okay, Lilith, I'm sorry. I was trying to give you a night off. 2 nights in a row. Still within the parameters of Averil's and April/April's one-card reading. I know this is all by spirit. This is but a tool. Okay. Is Avril/April ever going to come physically face-to-face with the man in question that she's been messaging back and forth with? She's saying yes right off. She's not hesitating at all. Does he like her as much as the energy that's saying that he really likes her a lot? Is he holding back from a physical meeting with her because of his child? Is that why he's holding back? It's because of his child? Is he having a hard time introducing another woman into his life? She's saying yes. Something's going to happen right soon, though. You see that short, quick swing? Real short. Like it's not even like an inch wide when it swings. That means ASAP, like almost immediately. When are they going to finally meet face to face and talk? When are they going to cross that threshold of coming physically face to face? Could we get a time frame? Will they come face to face within the next, say, 4 weeks? Will this happen within the next 4-week period? No. Longer? Yes. Will this happen within the next 8 weeks? It will. I don't know why I'm thinking. Am I right in what I'm hearing is a Christmas party? Is this correct? Is there a Christmas party? And they're both going to be present at some point. That's what we're hearing. All right. Is there any chance they can get together before that time? Look at that, shoot right off. No. All right, thank you. Thank you. There you go. There you go. Okay, so I hope that that was okay for you, April, and I don't know. And maybe these are things you've already thought of yourself, right? About his child, and maybe that's the problem. Trying to have a life without crossing these two worlds. Okay. I'll get you a new list right now before I move on to the next one. Jennifer. By the looks of it, we need a new list. I'm going to have to, I don't know, just a moment. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to reduce my font size, Jennifer, and probably send you 2 pages. Yes, he was. Very much. I think he needs a good smudging. That's why he needs a good airing out. Just one moment here, Jennifer, because I got to reduce my font size, make it smaller, and probably send you more than 1 page. The list has grown. All right. That's the last. No, it's not the last one. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's Avril. I'm going to start right there. I think that's the whole list right there. I hope that's it. Pretty sure. Okay. Select and send. There we go. It's on its way. Whether it loads or not, but it's on its way. Yeah. Luella Foyle is up next, I guess, is what I'm looking at here. Luella, and let me open up your donation, and thank you very much for that. Thank you again, Avril. Okay, you didn't put your question in. Luella. Yeah, a couple hours it would be, because I just, oh my goodness. Okay. You too, April. You too. It's food for thought, and you can do it replay. It takes YouTube, once this reading's all done, and I put it away and shut it down, it takes YouTube sometimes quite a while. There's some I still can't even get into them. But it takes them a while before you can bring this back up again, right on the channel, and click replay, or click play. But it is there. You can come back and review that anytime you want. I don't take my videos down. Thank you for your donation and your time and your interest. Thank you very much, and I wish you the best of luck. I do. So, Luella, where'd she go? I think I seen her saying something to you. You've got a question, don't you? Or do you? Did Luella have to go out? I seen somebody saying they had to go. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, just give me a moment. We'll not timestamp it right at this second. Literally, just, I don't know, I want some air. I want some air. I'm fine, Jennifer. I had, one of those little, microwave Stouffer's little lasagnas for one. That's what I had. For supper, I should be good for a while, I would think. I use up a lot of energy when I'm reading. I'm famished, just like any good witch would be. Okay. Yeah, we've got Luella and Sharita's another one, kind of like in the same boat, but on a different part of the world. So, let's see here. Okay, let me see. You know, it was dark at 7 o'clock tonight here. Pitch black. It wasn't that long. It was like till 10 o'clock before it got pitch black, you know. The days are changing. Where it gets dark so early now, and it's not the earliest it's going to be. We'll be right up. It'd be about 10 to 5 at the most extreme. It'll be the shortest day of the year, right? But seeing it get dark so early, you know, you just finish supper. You usually go out and sit on the deck with a cup of tea after supper, you know. Not doing that so much now. It's dark. Although I go out there in the dark or turn on the deck lights, I sit there and have a tea still. It's got to get pretty cold for me. But I almost expect to see snow when I look out the window. It feels like that, and inside I'm going, no. And let the western part of the country have all the snow. Let that side of the states have all the snow. Give us an open winter. Come on, we're deserving, right? So what are we going to do about Luella, though? Luella's next, so... And I have no idea who you're talking about there. Jennifer, the person you just mentioned, I don't have a name like that in PayPal that even matches it. Not even close. Just did Avril's, right? And now we're doing Luella, but she's... I don't know. Who is that? I don't have Bernadette or John on my PayPal list. What name are they under in PayPal? That's what I'm wondering. It does? Okay, let me see. I didn't see that. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it now. All right. Why does it do that sometimes? Why do I have to physically go in? I've got options to pick, and I'm not sure which one to go with. If I convert it to Canadian, it's not. It's like way less. It's a non-US verified member. That's what they're saying. I don't know. Must be from Australia maybe, though. Let's see what happens. As it wants me to either take it in that or Canadian. So I have no idea. Anyway, he's through. He was next, was he? Before Luella? Is that what you're saying, Jennifer? He's before Luella? Yeah, there's no Bernadette on that list, though. There's nobody by that name on the list. So I don't know. So he's next. Okay. All right. Let me go back in. All this bouncing from page to page. I hate this. A pain in the ass. Let me see. Okay, there's no question here. Would you like to ask your question, John? If John could step forward. I do see his name here when I open up for information. Or is it Bernadette that I should be talking to? I'm confused. And it don't take much. It's her hubby. Alrighty then. Wait a second. Okay, Bernadette credit card. So it's Bernadette's credit card and the husband's using it? Is that what it is? So I'm talking to John. Am I talking to John or Bernadette? That's all I want to know. I don't want to know nothing else. And when you say it's her hubby, is it her hubby's card or is it her hubby that I'm talking to? So who am I talking to? One or the other. Just say John or Bernadette. I don't know. J or B. It's a long name to spell out. Make it easy. It doesn't take me. I just want to be sure. Okay. It's her hubby. Talk. Here we go again. I'm talking to Bernadette, though. That's what I'm getting. That's all I want. I still don't know what it's her hubby. And then I'm going, okay, that's John. Then you went talking to B. So I'm talking to Bernadette. I don't care if you're John. You're going to be called Bernadette. There, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, yeah. Will my husband find work? There, that makes sense again. And be satisfied. John is my account name. All right. Wonderful. Thank you, Jennifer. Thanks. I'm a blonde bomb, a blonde dummy tonight, I guess. Living up to the name, right? So Bernadette wants to know if her husband's going to find work again and be satisfied with it. Is her husband John going to find work again? I'm glad Jennifer keeps everybody straight because I can. I get confused real easy. And she knows people in between people are messaging her and they're back and they can't do that with me because I'm reading, right? So everybody else is in on it but me. Okay. Yeah, we're both sorry, Bernadette. Sorry about that. Okay. I just say it really affects the reading. If I think I'm reading for like somebody's husband, a man, like I'm reading for the man, you know, and the man's right on the other side of the screen, wherever he may be, and I could be calling him by his, that affects the reading. It's my intentions, right? That's why I get a little sticky sometimes about that. Who am I actually speaking to? Because I'm not seeing the real name or whatever. I'm just trying to deliver you the most authentic reading that I can, is what I'm trying to do. I don't mean anything by it. The names rarely match up in the list on YouTube. They don't look anything like that in my PayPal list, right? And I don't know. I still don't know how Jennifer does it. I don't know how she knows who the hell's who. I don't. Anyway, we want to know. Bernadette is asking. Please bring forth an answer for Bernadette. I already know the answer, but I won't speak ahead of my turn. I'll let Tarot speak first. Is her husband going to find work again? It's something that he's going to be happy doing and satisfied with. Oh, thank you for understanding. Oh my goodness sakes. I seen the joke. That's cute as hell. Okay, I'm gonna cut the deck right here for you, Bernadette. right here. Okay, and I'm going to pull your card. OMG. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, baby. That's what you want to see in a question like that. With that question, that and then some. He is going to work again, and is satisfied and then some. It's going to be more than what he's expected. He's going to be happier than what he thought he could be. All right. So how's that for an answer? I'm going to bring this up. This is, by most tarot readers, we refer to as the happily ever after card, or a happy turnout. The ending of something, the beginning of something else. Now, something else is always really over the top good, bringing a lot of joy and happiness, peace of mind and comfort as well. Bear with me for one moment. I don't even need Lilith for this one. This is beautiful. He's going to love the next job. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gorgeous card. I always hope for this for everybody. I always say if the Ten of Cups comes up, we're all good. You know, it just is. It's just a well-rounded card. Tens in tarot aren't always bad endings. It does represent the completion, the ending, the summing up of something, the bringing it all in, the total of something, right? All bases covered, I just heard here. With this card, there'll be enough to go around that you'll be able to keep up with the bills, have food in your house, a few bits of change here and there. You'll even start laying change around the house when you have to go around and collect it, and every time it could be $5 at a time that you collect. Wow, extra money laying around. Put it in a big jar somewhere. Take yourselves out or order in for pizza. This sort. There's going to be more breathing room in your life. That's what I'm getting from this card for you. Is a lot more breathing room for you. Good. Yeah, you know what? Things come in cycles, right? And like I say, the tens are always about something ending, but this one's a beauty. I wish this card for everybody when they ask things. It's an automatic yes. Doesn't come without changes to your life. There will be changes, but these are good changes. Anything you feel challenged by, you say, I'm just feeling challenged, because there'd be some new things coming in as well. And you'd be like, well, it is a challenge you've not met yet, but a good challenge. Don't tell yourself no so quickly. Think things through. Give them a chance. But some things are going to the wayside, and losing sleep at night is one of them. There won't be much of that anymore. This is going to bring a good, healthy balance into your life overall, not just work-related, but it's going to bring, you're going to feel like, yeah, no, I feel like I'm part of society, right? Not living beneath it or being steamrolled over kind of a thing, right? Struggling to pay the bills, always being behind, and just every time when you think you get caught up and go there, maybe we can breathe for 1 week this month, something else slams on top of it. Nope. It just, you have a hard time getting ahead, hard time stretching the dollar. If you're anything like me, been poor for so many years, you could write a book on pinching that penny and how hard to pinch it and how far you can make it go. Making sacrifices, doing without. You're going to get caught up on things as well like that. You need a new hairdo. Both of you need a haircut. You need to go to the barber. You need to go, so you're going to be able to afford these things. These are the last final. This would be the icing on the top of everything else. Things that you've had to go without and do without. You'll be able to slowly. Won't all happen overnight, but at a good speed where you can start to see. It's the simple thing. Like I say, it's the simple things. It's like walk in your kitchen and you see a brand new dish towel or a cup towel hanging off the stove, all nice and neat, and it's brand new and it's full. You haven't had things like that in a while. I haven't, and I keep going. There's some things I have to pick up. Things that I need. You know what I've been using lately is paper towel. I take off a big strip of paper towel and I dry and shine everything up with the paper towel. Throw it in the garbage when it's done. It's the same thing, right? You deny yourself and you look, and one thing you learn, and this might help you even in your future. One thing you will learn is this. You have learned the difference between a need and a want. All right? You've learned the difference. You've had to live that way. I've lived that way for a long, long, long time. I know when I'm being extravagant, getting my hair done, getting my nails done. I've never taken myself out to a salon like that before in my life, and I said it's way overdue. It's high time. This is just for me and nobody else. Everybody tells me I have to be nicer and kinder to myself, so that's what I did, you know. I just feel more within, more acceptable by society, feeling like I'm put together. I look regular. I look like a normal person. I don't look like a poor folk. Do you know what I mean? We just so Paul, you know, I don't look like that. And I don't want to look that way. So you try to keep yourself trimmed up, right? You know, kind of a thing. But there's going to be times for beautiful luxury. It's the little things, right? The little things. You and hubby can do together now. Support each other, nurture each other, pamper each other. It's coming. You paid your dues the last 2 years. It's coming. Your keywords for this card are family and love. These words are, you know, this sums it all up, right? The important. It highlights the important parts. Family, love. If there's a wedding coming up, you'll be attending that as well. Home, security, children, and celebration of some kind here. There is something for you to celebrate, of course. That goes without saying. Of course, you're gonna celebrate is something like this. The generic meaning I'll give you of the card right now is this: is that love grows and bonds deepen in romance, while your social and your family connections grow and they thrive. Anything that you can do with others is favored now, from celebrations to team sports. Any old disagreements are now overcome in the spirit of togetherness. That's beautiful. Children thrive. Your home is a hive of activity as well. Equally, you enjoy prosperity and work success. Do you hear that? You will be enjoying prosperity and work success. All right. Any additional meaning of this 10 is finding your dream home. And for those that are younger, having children. The advice is you can feel blessed for the life that you will have. It's time now for you to celebrate. And I can't put any better spin on that card than the way it comes. It is what it is. And there's no shadows. It's all light here. There's no complaints. There's no whining. There's no hesitating. It's kind of, you know what I could do for you? One moment. You know what I'm going to do, don't you? Don't you, don't you? I don't mind taking the time. Where is she? There she is. We're going to ask Lilith how long of a wait we got here. How's that? All right. Lilith, we are still within the parameter of Bernadette's reading for her husband and John. John's going to be getting new employment soon, is he not? There's new work on the horizon coming in for John soon. Is this correct? Okay, it's not tomorrow, but it's not that far out either. I can tell by the swing. I'm thinking, I don't know why, 7 weeks. 7 weeks? Will he be employed again and working within the 7-week period? She almost said no at first because I had another number in my head, and then I switched it to 7. That was weird for me. None of you knew that, but that just happened was weird for me. Even if you replay that 1 minute there, that we're like right now, and go back a few seconds. She started the circle. No, I knew she was going. Then the number went from 1 number to 7. It was like, okay, so 7 weeks he'll be employed. This is beautiful. 7 weeks time he'll be employed. This is wonderful. That's all I wanted to do is give you a date, and I'm pretty strong on that. So there you go. There you go, Bernadette and John. Right up, right up. Okay, next person we're coming up on is who, Jennifer? We'll go by you. I'm going to blame it all on you if it goes all wrong. There, I'm not going to do it anymore. Hi, Noreen. Hi, Leilani and Kalua. Kalua and Leilani. I had a beautiful email from Noreen there a few days back. I thought about answering you again today anyway, even though I already acknowledged, and she had quite the story to tell, how the readings have resonated with her and for her and brought answers that she's been running in circles trying to find. And now she knows deep in her heart what she's supposed to do. And it's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. I don't know what to do about Luella. I don't want her to not be here. That's what bothers me. And I don't. We'll go on and do Kim. Maybe Luella will come back. I don't know. And if not, just remind me at the end to do her. And we'll do her then. So, Kim Lovejoy, let me go into PayPal and see if you left any notes in PayPal. Let's see. Oh, it just logged me out the minute I clicked in. What do you do that to me for? You know? Let's see. There's Kimberly. Thank you, Kimberly. Okay, here's Kimberly's question. I do have a question here from her. Okay. She says, Natalie, I got 2 scratch-off tickets for the Cash Explosion game and show, and I sent them in to try to get on there to win money. They will draw on October the 19th. Can you ask Lilith if I will get on there? Thank you. I can certainly do that. We'll pull a card for the fun of it as well. And we'll do Lilith, okay? I don't know what that game is. I've never heard of that, where you get scratch-off tickets. And I don't know, put you into a game of some kind. I'm sorry. Kimberly wants to know. Kimberly wants to know, is she going to be able to get on this show? Is she going to be able to get on this show to win some money? Come on now. Let's see. A yes or a no, as clear as possible, please. Oh, I guess I'm cutting right here. No dicking around today. What did we get? Kindness and the Queen of Pentacles. And Pentacles, all about what? Not all about, but pretty much, is all about money, right? Making money, creating money. And she's a wonderful card to have. And she's all about being generous and kind and compassionate, forgiving to other people in her life. She's also very smart. She's very wise. And she's somebody we all want to call a friend in our life. The thing is, this is you. This is you. You're the queen here. Whether you want to be or not, you're the queen. That's what I'm hearing, and it's the right time of the year. He got real quiet. There's a great horned owl that lives out here, and we only hear him in the fall. He hangs right out here in my backyard, and I've yet to see him, but he's out there, because I could hear him. I'm like, what is that sound? I know that sound. No, not you. You're not an owl. You're gray, but you're not an owl. You're a howler. You're a cat. You've got treats. Go get them. No, go on. Go get your treats. Okay, so here's the card right here, and what she's all about. She's, this is you, by the way, affectionate, generous, the wise helper we all want to call a friend in our lives. This person, you, are a lover of nature for the most part, a lover of home, your family, and very practical and very down to earth. The Queen showing up in your reading is showing you now is the time for you to focus on any projects or key tasks that you think things you may be working on right now. Now's the time for you to get in the zone and put yourself in there. It's time for you to focus on some important things here and get them out of the way. Spend your money wisely as well. Another meaning of this card is an influential woman at work who could support you. For those of you that work outside the home, your advice is to be hands-on, get involved, get practical help, share your knowledge with those who need it. And the keywords are generosity and growth, money, comfort, love, nature, children, and animals. And let's pull Lilith and ask her straight up, one way or the other, if Kimberly is getting on that show, a game show, I guess you'd call it, right? And I'm in the wrong area. I know I am. Okay. Owl's out there. He's distracting me. Okay. He's good karma, though. Real good karma. Okay, so Kimberly Lovejoy wants to know, is she going to make it on this game show, a yes or no? Is she going to make it on this game show? Oh my God, who? I'm getting a yes, is what I'm getting here, Kimberly. She's saying yes, that you are going to make it on the game show. Is she going to be successful? Is she going to win any money? She's saying yes to that as well, because I know you want me to ask that question. Is Kimberly going to be happy with the outcome of everything? And she's saying yes, very much so. There you go, Kimberly. There you go. Yeah, the date's not going to matter. It's all right. There's no sense of time. There's no time with this kind of stuff. We're the ones that require time, right? So, I wish I wasn't on camera and doing stuff right now. I'd be out on that deck having a cup of tea listening. That's a beautiful thing. And who is next? Capra, Della. I've told you, I don't know how many times it's been done. I don't know why she doesn't see. Jennifer, could you please type into Della Winkler? Capricorn reading was done almost 2 weeks ago, I think. Something like that. Go to the channel, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Go right straight to the channel, and all the readings are there. You're welcome, Kimberly. Okay, I must be the one that's lagging, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so after Kimberly... Alright, I gotta open this up again. It only shows me half the page. Jeez Louise. Okay, let me see. Dr. Armando is what? No, wait, no. Tina Miller. Tina Miller's next. Okay, no question. Yeah, I got her. I can't get... Open that up a little louder. Those great horned owl. The only reason I know what it is because I haven't seen it was by its call. I researched. Definitely a great... They're big, big, big owls. Okay, Tina Harper Miller. Tina Miller. What is your question, my dear? Cancer was done, yes. For October, these are mini readings, something completely different. You have to go to the channel if you want to get the Cancer Monthly for October. It's there. But these are individual questions and readings. There he goes again. Oh, I'd love to see him. That would be so awesome. Are my Taurus Yom and I going to be back together? Tom. Okay. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome, Melvin. Great. This is a rare thing. I wish I wasn't online right now. I'd be out of my deck. Maybe he'll bring something to the reading. He adds something. He's big. I can tell just by the whoo, 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 whoo. I could call him in easily. I can go to Cornell's site, and it's a bird site, and they give you everything on the bird, and they even have a little snip recording of what it sounds like. All I got to do is turn on, let's say he's a male, turn on the female, and play it. He'd probably come right to my deck. No kidding. Those things work. That's not what they're for. but they work. Okay, so you want to know if you and Thomas are going to get back together. Okay. Wisdom for all. Yes, Jennifer, we all need it too, Jennifer. Every damn last one of us. We never stop learning. I don't ever want to stop learning. Sometimes learning is uncomfortable. It's not what we want it to be, but we learn as long as we learn, right? And that means we grow a bit every day. Yes. I get tempted to do that when I hear critters out there. I get tempted to bring up those little recordings, those audio files, and open the window and just sit there and oh, that's nasty. I did it to one of my cats once. I said I wouldn't do that again. I seen the look on his face. He knew we were laughing and we were howling. Because he responded, he thought there was a female in heat outside. He ran right up, got up. My cats don't crawl on the table and the counters, right? He got right up on the table. He stood up on his hind legs and he looked out the window and he was just trying to get through and he's looking, where is it? Where is she? Where is she? We were laughing our heads off because it worked. And then he turned around and he kind of looked. That was Stewie. And he looked at me over his shoulder. And the head went down and then the front feet went down. And then he jumped down off the table and he went and curled. He knew that we were laughing at him. I said I would never do that again. I didn't realize that a cat could figure that out, so. Okay, let's see. So Tina and Tom going to get back together. Are they going to be reunited in their life and their relationship? My little boy, my little fur ball, he's got every toy and chewy strewn everywhere. One more. Tina and Tom going to get back together. They're going to be reunited in their life and relationship. Can we get a yes or no, please? Straight up. Interesting. The Knight of Swords and ambition. That's what I got, was ambition. That's what you got. Ambition. I'm glad I opened my window now. I'm really glad. It's not cold. It's very warm. And that owl out there hooting is a hoot and a half. It's not a bad card by any means. You just give me a minute, though, and I can give you an answer. He can be read so many different ways. Surprised you guys can't hear that. Okay, one thing about this card that you need to know about right off, Tina, is this is a card of clarity, all right? It's not a card of so much of emotion. It's a card of approaching any problems that you have right now using logic more than anything and reality. Balance, logic, and reality here, rather than emotions. It's making a decision. It's thinking things through in the most realistic way. If I had to say what he's doing, it's like he's trying to make a decision, but he's taking into account all the facts and the logic behind you, both in your relationship. But he's all about fairness and balance, incisiveness and decisions, strength, justice, and support. These are things that you needed to know about. This is somebody with charm and ambition, but he's impatient to succeed when he wants to succeed, if that describes him at all. And sometimes he can be relied on to offer calm, logical judgment as well. There could be, I don't know if this applies to you or not, but the generic side of the cards is there could be legal issues that could need your attention right now, some kind of paperwork. I'm going to ask Lilith a straight up yes or no. That's what I like about Lilith. There's no messing around. All right? Just hold on, Tina. Who? Oh, I wish he'd come a bit closer. I really do. All right. All right, Lilith. This is for Tina. And she wants to know, are her and Thomas going to be reunited? Is their relationship going to be mended? And will they be back together? Is their relationship in life going to be back together? Tina wants to know if her and Thomas, if their relationship is going to come back together. So Tina and Thomas will rejoin in their relationship. How long of a wait are we looking at here? Are we looking at a month from now? Say about 4 weeks? A month from now? No. Shorter? No. Longer? And there's a switch, yes. Longer than a month. Can we go at about 6 weeks? Will they come back together and reconcile in a 6-week period? In the next 6-week period? Is this going to be best for both concerned, for both Tina and for Tom? Is this what they both want? Is this going to last? Can they start to make plans towards the future? She's saying yes, and she's very excited about it. She's very fast, yes. So there you go, Tina. There you go. Wonderful. There you go, Tina. I hope that was okay for you. Thank you, Kim. Bye. Thank you so much. Okay, so next after Tina, we're looking here for, let me see, Dr. Armando. Okay, let me open it up. You usually leave a note, and you did. Okay, good. All right. So you're wondering about your health. All right. I feel your pain. No, I don't have those kind of problems, because I do too, right? But I don't experience anything. I get a little sore sometimes, but or dried, but no, I don't get what you just described, those two symptoms. I don't get those. So this is for Dr. Armando, and Dr. Armando's asking a health question here. How's his health looking? Should he be concerned about a second rerun on what he's already been through? How's that? I'm sure that's what you're thinking. Am I going to go through that again? And I've got to put you guys up here so I can see what's going on. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jennifer. There we go. Thank you, Tina. I hope it all comes together real well for you. You're welcome, Doc. You're welcome. No problem. Doc's wondering if he keeps going the way he is with the symptoms he's having, he's going to have a replay of what happened 2 years ago. He's wondering, is that going to happen to him again? Is that going to happen to him again? I don't do much else other than that, right? So, like drinking and all, I don't drink. And And I get resentful. It's like, well, why can't I do this one thing? And that's all I do. Like, why can't I do that? You know? Why does there have to be it's like anything that's fun or good in life is no. It's no. You know? I don't like that any more than anybody else does. It's just sometimes that part of life gets to me, you know? I do everything in minimalistic ways and in moderate ways. You know, if there's a nice meal in the house, I have one serving, that's it. I don't go back for a second serving. Even dessert. One piece of pie, one piece of cake, one bowl of Jell-O, one whatever, one. You know? So, your father had 3. I bet they couldn't. I bet they couldn't. Wow. Wow. Is Dr. Armando going to go through the same thing physically that he went through 2 years ago? I'm going to cut the deck right after. No, I'm not going to cut the deck. I'm going to do a run through. One moment. Oh, I'm burning my intuitive candle, Majestic Rose here beside me. Oh my God, it smells good. It's a bit of a breeze, just kind of come in, a soft one. Kind of lifted the sun a bit, brought it back to me. Because you get nose blind after a bit, right? With any kind of smell, usually. So, oh, that smells beautiful. All right, I'm going to cut the deck right here, Doc. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, you've got all the cards stacked against you, that's for sure. Me with my problems, that's one thing I don't, you know. Ooh. Whoa. I don't like the card that I pulled for you, Doc. It's the 5 of Pentacles. Anytime 5 comes up in tarot, it's usually nothing pleasant. I'm not going to put the keyword to you because it doesn't really apply. I think it's just the number itself coming forward saying not a good situation. That's what I'm getting from it. This is a card of competitions and tests. Maybe sometimes testing for yourself, to others being tested, or getting actual, for you in your case, a physical test going on here. And there's a possibility you could feel at times a little overwhelmed by others' personal opinions on what you're doing. You could be under a little stress at work, feeling at times like sometimes you're not being heard, you're not being seen. That may be colleagues sometimes talk over you. And sometimes you almost feel like, I got to fight just to be heard. That doesn't help the stress any, right? Feeling that way would drive anybody to smoke right there or drink if that was your thing. Your communication sector of your life, Doc, is about to get real busy. You're going to be dealing with a deluge of emails, phone calls, meetings. Things are going to pick up and get a little busy for you, and you may find yourself in conflicting times. Be careful not to double book. Don't agree to meet to one meeting and another at the same time, at the same day, in the same moment. That could happen, so you got to watch it. You may feel like that you're getting pulled in too many directions all at the same time. It's either nothing was happening at all and now boom, there's this explosion of activity going on, and a lot of it's in the communication, so you're dealing with a lot of different people here. What that has to do with anything is, I don't know. Wow. Yeah. Would it be disrespectful, because I don't mean to be, to ask your age? Just to get a ballpark figure, right? 40s, 50s, 60s. I don't normally do that, but normally even when I do a private reading, I have the person's date of birth and the whole bit there. 53. All right. Okay. Here's what you need to do, because you got to, when things get crazy busy like that for you, You can't let yourself get overwhelmed. So what you need to do is, when you can and you're able, to kind of step back and sit back, get comfortable, and become more of an observer, right? Because there could be people asking for help, and you feel maybe from some it's genuine, and from somebody else you kind of question, is it just laziness? Is somebody trying to take advantage of my good nature, knowing that I'll help? But the card says you're going to be called on to do that, to sit back and observe the people that are around you. And you'll soon find out who really does need your help. However, no matter what you do, you can't try to heal everybody. You need to focus on you too. There's part of your answer right there. You need to focus on you too. Keywords here are posturing and ego. There's pride. There's debates. There's feeling tested. And that would be like if you had to give something up, such as, right? That would be very testing for you. Others' opinions, you already know. If you're a smoker, let's say, if you're a smoker in this world, you're a social pariah. So the government and the medias try to make you believe. They used to try to convince people in the province here in New Brunswick, where I live, 75% of the people in New Brunswick, or the population of Brunswick, are non-smokers. What a load of crap. There wasn't even the non-smokers were laughing their heads off about that one. That didn't work at all. That didn't work at all. There's probably more smokers in this province than not. There could be a communication overload. When that starts to happen to you, I want you to take deep, deep breaths. And I want you to remove yourself from any situation where you start feeling overwhelmed or frustrated. You're to remove yourself and get yourself centered and put yourself right in the now, away from all of that, even if it's only for 5 minutes, so you can get everything back in motion. Talk to the universe. Open yourself up, talk to the universe. Just open yourself up wide. Universe already knows what you're all about, what you're made of. From every molecule to every atom, it knows. What it needs to see is you taking action to open yourself up and bare your soul to the universe. So when you start feeling like that, there's too much going on, I can't handle this, I'm getting overwhelmed, I'm about to snap here, or I'm going to go hot, like, you know, you're just having a hard time juggling everything and doing it justice. You need to open up to the universe. I'm getting that for you as well. You need that strong connection there. Students in their finals, it's a highly stressful time. Highly, highly. No doubt about that. Let me ask Lilith for you. Overall, this is a question. Overall is the intent behind this question that we need an answer for. Is Dr. Armando going to relapse and experience what he went through 2 years ago? Is this going to happen to Dr. Armando again? Is this going to happen again? If he doesn't make changes, we'll put it that way. Doc, you can see what she's saying. Wait. No. No, really? Is his health going to be okay? And she answered immediately, yes. Has he still got a lot of years ahead of him yet? And better health, is that to come as well? Wonderful. Wonderful. This is beautiful. Thank you, Lilith. Thank you. Well, Doc, that surprised me. That surprised me. All right. Okay, I'll get you a new list. Here you go, Doc. She's saying you're going to be okay. At first, it was like, what? You know. So, there we go. You're welcome. I feel relieved. I feel relieved. Sharita, let me look in PayPal. And let's see if Sharita's question is here. Always nice talking to you again, Doc. Okay, Sharita. Okay, future partner, what age range is he in? 50, 55 or older? Well, we can certainly answer that for you, Sharita. This is for Sharita. She wants to know, what her future partner, what the age is going to be, between 50, 55, older. Maybe you'll go to New York and maybe you'll meet some director at a playhouse or something, or producer, a writer, somebody that's in the same field as you, maybe. Their age, old enough. Okay, whoops. I'm gonna have to wait a minute for a list, but I'm gonna get you a list, Jennifer. It's gonna be a moment. I just want to get Sharita's. I just realized I promised you a list, and I don't want to stop in the middle of the shuffle. I want to get her card out, and then I'll very quickly as I can show you a list. Sharita wants to know the age of the man that's in her future. Is he 50, 55, older? That's where Lilith comes in handy, right? More than the cards, I think. One more time. Not turning it yet. One moment. Okay. All right. Just let me bring up PayPal for just a second here. And what I want to do, let me see here. Yes, I see that right now. I do see that, Jennifer. I want to refresh this. Okay. I think I can actually enlarge my font on this, maybe. Here we go, a little better. And can I get everybody in? There we go. There we go. All right. 1 second. Okay, Jennifer. Right. The card. Ma. It's a good one. What it has to do with your question, don't know. Whatever it is, it's good. Look at this, Sharita. Look at this. It's a victory. Whatever it is, he's going to be happy. Whoever he is, you're going to be happy with him, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Okay. Okay, I just have to go back in. All right. Okay. What a great card. You're going to be happy with whoever they are. But I want to get the book. Have a drink of cold tea, I'm sure. Yeah. Cold. Okay. My owl must have flown off. Because I'm not hearing him. I'd like to do, though, is take my laptop out on the deck with speakers. Find that owl call. Put it out and just sit there and wait. See if I can, if I don't see him, I'd hear him. You know, the wings. Hold on a minute, Sharita. I'm not done with you yet, my dear. You should know better. I'm not done yet. Give me a minute. No, I went past. All right. There it is. So the card basically overall is victory, and I'll tell you right now, you're gonna be very, I don't know. I just see you smiling and being happy. Really, this is nice. I like what I see. I'm going to read you the generic meaning first. The ace reveals that you will benefit from a smart decision that leads to an immediate victory for you. If you've been beset by uncertainty or delays to your plans, this ace shows a breakthrough as you cut through confusion to win power and success. In relationships, you make a positive new beginning. Ha ha ha! What I tell ya? This card's also a sign of mental clarity, so you are very sharp-witted. There may be a legal victory or a triumph in an argument or debate for you as well. Shows you on the winning end of things. The advice is use your intelligence, and victory is yours. That's all you got to do. And keywords are beginnings and decisions, action, clarity, determination, solutions, and ideas. In relationships, you make a positive new beginning. That's what I think I was feeling, was this positive energy, and why you were smiling so much. Let's ask Lilith real quick what she thinks of this. If you're going to meet an age-appropriate man, right? Okay. Okay. Okay, well, let's stay within the parameters here. Just one moment. Yeah, okay, we're still within the parameters here. Sharita's one-card question here. And she wants to know, the man that her future mate that she's going to be meeting, is he going to be age appropriate to her? Will she be happy with his age? And all, you know what I'm hearing here is different for everybody. But either way, he will be age appropriate. But in this case, it almost is a moot point. Doesn't really matter. Because this guy's going to be, his energy is going to be a lot younger than he actually is, which is going to please you to no end. He's very vivacious and he's very vibrant. He has a very, very high energy, but it's a good energy. It's a place that you're happy being in that energy with him. And he can be whatever you need him to be to you. When you need him to be calm and serious, he can be that. He will be that. Everything about him is appropriate, put it that way. He reacts appropriately. That kind of a thing. You can always count on him. If he's like in a really happy-go-lucky, laughing out loud mood and something maybe not so happy happens to you, he can be right there in literal heartbeat. He's right there with you at your level, right where you need him to be. That's what it's looking like. So there you go. He will be age appropriate. That's all I'm getting for you right there. I could break it down and sit here forever, but, you know, there you go. Thank you very much. Who was it that was next we're looking at here? Okay. Diane Filosky. Let me open up. And yes, your question is in here. One moment. Oh, there's a first. I've never had that question before. But hey, let's go with it, right? Let's go with it. Whoops, sorry. Ouch. There's a motorcycle. They're still out. Sounds like it anyway. Yes. Crotch rockets. There's one. Just the one. They make my hair stand. Those people, they just fly on those things. Okay. So Diane wants to know, and she said she's looking at a Grand Marquis and a Buick Riviera. And which one is the best one for her? Both of these vehicles need work. But she'd like to know, which way should she go? The Buick sounds nice. Which vehicle should she take? One more shuffle, one run through, and then I'll cut the deck. Which vehicle should Diane take? They both need work, the Grand Marquis and the Buick Riviera. I'm going to cut right here. There we go. Both vehicles need work. The Ten of Wands and responsibility. In a way, yes. In another way, I don't know. Right off. This is the Overwhelmed card of Tarot. Oh boy, am I ever pulling Lilith on this one. Either okay. All right, let's see. Either way, it is a responsibility to say, okay, we're going to get this car set for the road. And the money, the time, you know. The card is saying to you, you've got far too much to do and far too much to think about. So there may be pressure, if not at work, then on the home front. Here's the thing with your cars. The card's finding you and looking at you and saying, excuse me, maybe you're too absorbed in the details and you're not seeing the bigger picture, and you need to focus more in on that, so that way you can discern what is essential here and what is not essential. If I were you, I would deal with the essentials first, all right, before anything, and then look at the add-ons, the additions, the upgrades, right? But do the essentials first. Another meaning is that one person or situation could be taking all and draining your mental energy. So you end up having to struggle almost to focus in on your own needs and finding time to deal with that. The advice is set some boundaries to reduce your stress, and you may need to say no, no, no to certain people. I can't do that right now, whatever reason you can come up with, and move forward. Say maybe later, ask me later. Right now, I have to say no. But I may say yes a month from now. I don't know. You'll have to come back and see me. Your keywords are burdens, overload, confusion, exhaustion, priorities, pressure, and blocks. And that's what's happening. Yeah, being overwhelmed. It's been a... Oh, dear. All right, let's see here. I'm going to bring Lilith in, and we're going to go eeny, meeny. Not really. We'll go either or. That's a whole different thing. Either or. All right. Here we go. You go, my Lilith. There you are. Come on. She doesn't want to. There we go. All right. Okay. Lilith. This is for Diane, who Tarot's already very familiar with. This is for Diane. And Diane has a choice between two vehicles. One is a Grand Marquis, and the other is a Buick Riviera. And she wants to know which one, and both need work, but she wants to know which car should she go with that will be in her better interest. We'll start with the first one. Yes or no? Should Diane buy the Grand Marquis? Is this going to be, in the bigger picture, is this going to be her best bet to buy and repair? No. Wow, she's saying no. That's not it. Okay, so the second car, and she's saying yes to, look, before I've even asked, that's what pendulum does. It already knows my intention and my questions. And I'm going to ask it out anyway. Should she pick the Buick Riviera to buy, to upgrade, to repair, and put on the road? Is this going to serve her better interest and purpose? And she's saying, yeah, it's the Buick. It's the Buick. There you go. There you go. That was simple enough. There you go. So it's your Buick. That's the one you're going to, that's the one you should choose and put your money into. And all that time and trouble and all that work and expense, that's the car you should be going with. So says Lilith. You love the ribs? Yeah, okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, I think Sharita's back up again. I think. And let me look and see for her question. Okay, that was Diane. Thank you for your donation and time again, Diane, and for being here. Thank you, thank you. So we're looking here. Okay, Sharita. Thank you again, Sharita. Here we go. Okay, so Sharita, you want to know if you're going to win the short story contest that you're currently writing for a certain competition that you want to submit it to in January. Okay, you're here, aren't you, Sharita? There she is. Good. All right. All right. Sharita wants to know if she's going to win this short story. If she's going to win this competition that she's going to be entering in January for the short story contest. Is Sharita going to win the short story contest that she's going to enter in January? Is Sharita going to win the short story that she has written and is going to submit for a contest in January? Here we go. I'm going to cut right here and pull. Ah, interesting. You got the Two of Cups. Partnership. Usually the overall general meaning of this card is a relationship to last a lifetime, be it business or intimate, either or. So, I'm almost feeding this back into your last question, your last card. The man, whoever it is. Bear with me for a moment. There's always Lilith. Don't worry about getting an answer to your question. You will. You know that already anyway. Whatever it is, you're meant to have this card. This card always predicts love and equality and loyalty, a meeting of the hearts and a meeting of the minds. And it brings a benefit actually to any relationships that you have, from friendship to romance. It also reveals a commitment or a promise, such as an engagement or a marriage that could follow. Emotional investment in a shared project of some kind. Common ground is what I'm hearing for you. This is a healing card. So if your relationship has tested you recently, which wouldn't really appear, all's going to be well is the bottom line here. You can expect someone close to you to show their love and know that they are trustworthy and know that they are dependable for you. The advice is appreciate your love and trust in your relationships that you have in your life. And your keywords are soulmates and karma, love, intimacy, connection, healing, and union. And I no, I know, none at the moment. At the moment. This is connected to your last card. There's no getting around that. I want to pull Lilith. And see what she has to say about this. Lilith, this is for Sharita once again. But this question is concerning the short story she's writing that she's going to be submitting in January for competition. Is she going to win this short story competition? Is Sharita going to win the short story competition? Please tell me yes. Yes, yes, yes. She's going to win first place. Okay, thank you. You know what I heard? You're going to win by the skin of your teeth. I don't know why. There's going to be something that's going to bump you up just a smidgen higher. I don't know what. So there you go. The answer is yes. All right? The answer is yes. Next up is Michelle Ledley. And what is your question, Michelle? Unless Jennifer's got something here for me, I don't know. Okay. Oh yeah, Facebook, slow right down. Trying to get, yeah, Michelle, yeah. I don't even know what that means, Jennifer. I know what the abbreviation means, but I don't know what. I've never heard. Is that a name she goes by? Michelle Talk? I don't know. Good for you, Sharita. Best wishes to you. Okay, I see. I see what you're saying now. Thank you, Jennifer. Go ahead and ask your question there, Michelle. Floor is yours. You're welcome, Sharita. You got a lot coming up for you, Sharita. Your life is gonna be very full, complete, and full. Will my daughter forgive me and come back into my life? Wonderful. All right, let's see. Michelle Ledley wants to know, will my daughter come back into my life? Will Michelle's daughter come back into her life? Come on. Come on. Whoops. Will Michelle's daughter come back into her life? Will her daughter forgive her and come back into her life? Will Michelle's daughter forgive her? And will she come back into Michelle's life? Will they be able to move past? I'm going to cut right here. Michelle's daughter going to forgive her and come back into Michelle's life. Oh dear. Spirit's here. You got the Heartbreak card of Tarot. 3 of Swords. I can't, even if I want to fake this, I couldn't fake it for you. It's not the best card. It's a card of heartbreak, sorrow, card of tears. The Heartbreak card of Tarot. But thankfully, the thing about it's not a major arcana, it's a minor arcana, which lessens the degree of the negativity and the severity of it. It really lightens it quite a bit. But this is a card that signifies a transient event. You are going to process the situation, Michelle, and you are going to heal from it eventually. This card often arises to reveal relationship problems, disappointments. The positive side of this card is that at least you're going to know exactly where it is you stand, right? Because you're seeing the truth for the truth. The 3 can also signify stress symptoms such as anxiety and of fear as well. The advice of the card for you to Michelle is to feel the pain, see the truth of the matter, deal with the truth. That's the advice of this card, is don't sugarcoat anything, don't try to soften the edges, see the reality and the harshness of the situation for what it is. Don't add anything to it, and don't take anything away from it. Look at it for what it is, the bare truth. All right? And here's the other thing from Tarot. It's telling you whatever it was that happened, it happened for a reason. And it happened for a reason the way it happened for a reason. It all went down for a reason. It's not apparent to you now or anybody else, but it will be. The keywords here are heartbreak and sorrow, betrayal, loss, sometimes affairs of the heart, breakup, sometimes not apparent to you as far as relationships go, but tears. There is tears. It's the heavy card. It's a card that weighs heavy on your chest, on your heart, on your spirit. Bear with me. I'm going to take it. I don't know why I'm doing this to you, but I'm going to take it one step further because I need to know. You need to know. I need to know. Lilith. Michelle wants to know, is her daughter going to forgive her? And is she going to get her daughter back in her life? Is her daughter, let's start with that. Is Michelle's daughter going to forgive her? There's something that needs to be forgiven. And Michelle wants to know, is her daughter ever going to forgive her for whatever Michelle feels she's responsible for? She's saying yes without hesitation. She will forgive you. Is her daughter going to come back into her life again? Is she going to get her daughter back into her life again? She's saying yes, and I'm looking long term, and it's all good. But it's just to get yourself to that point. How long before her and her daughter have a reconciliation? We're looking at, let's put it out there and be modest. Let's say we're looking at Will her daughter forgive her and come back into her mother's life within the next 4 months? Will this happen within the next 4 months? She's saying no. Will it happen sooner than 4 months? She's still saying no, so it's longer. Longer than 4 months. Yes. Will her daughter come back into her life and forgive her within the next 6 months? Let's look at it that way. How about the next 6 months? She's agreeing with 6 months. Could it possibly be 5? Will her daughter come back in 5? Nope. It's definitely 6. Look at how quick she changes. So there you go. You have to shed some more tears, go through some more heartache and hurt. But it's all going to, you don't concentrate or focus in on that. It's all going to come together for you, Michelle. It's been a year. Yeah, give it a little bit more time. A little bit more time. It'll be all good. Okay, so Margaret Connolly, let me bring her up and take a peek and see if you, and thank you very much, Michelle Ledley. Thank you very much for your donation and your time. Thank you. Okay, Margaret Connolly, if you could step forward, the floor is yours. There we go. Is my muscle testing on point for the pain bombs that I'm making? Okay. Margaret Connolly wants to know, is my muscle testing on point for the pain bombs that I am making? Margaret Connolly wants to know. Oh, the muscle testing on point for the pain bombs that she's making. I'm going to cut right here, Margaret. You got the card of Justice. She's all about acquiring a balance in your life overall. Acquiring a balance. She's a very good card. If you're feeling confusion or lost, this is a card of clarity as well. She's a major arcana. Very, very good card. Not to worry, not to worry, not to worry. I just have to find her here. I don't know where she's at. Here she is. Waiting on a decision from someplace or somebody that's going to go in your favor. This might relate to a legal claim, a decision at work, or a relationship on a family member. Or matter, sorry, in a family matter. When this card does appear, when justice appears, you can expect to find out the truth of a situation, which brings a lot of balance. But it also brings healing and closure as well. So you must be on the right track here, is what I'm thinking of right off. You may, the card's also kind of bringing forward that you may need to make a decision on something and weighing up your options to find a fair and a balanced way forward. True justice is restorative, so the card suggests you will feel right and vindicated and stronger within yourself. Another meaning is that your spirit guides and angels are supporting you on this life's path with you. You're not walking alone. The advice is to take a practical approach. If you need to make a decision, go with what is realistic rather than idealistic. Stay grounded, stay real. All right? The solution doesn't need to be perfect, just workable. If a decision that affects you is made by others. Accept that this is the best that they can do for you at this time. It's nothing personal. And the keywords here are calm, decisions, integrity, truth, legal issues, support, and vindication with this as well. All right, let me ask Lilith here, straight up. Okay, Lilith. Margaret wants to know if her muscle tests are on point for the balm that she's been making. That's BALM. Is she where she should be using the balms that she's been making? Is she on the right track? And doing the right thing? That's going to help her improve and move ahead. She's saying yes to all of this. Should she keep doing what she's doing? And I'm getting a definite yes. Absolutely. And keep doing it over the long term is what I heard as well. Doing it over the long term, Margaret. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Thank you so much. Okay, so our next question is for, go back to my summary here. Thank you so much again, Margaret. It was a pleasure. Okay, I'm going to send you a new list. It's not big, but let's see. All right. Just send it. Okay, and I've got a question. Michelle Doughtry. Michelle Doughtry is the next one up. Thank you for your donation, Margaret and Michelle as well. Step forward, Michelle Doughtry. The floor is yours. It's yours. All right. Okay. For Michelle Doughtry, let's see here. Thank you, Jennifer. Where are we for time anyway? I never look at amount, I look at time to see where we're at here. Yeah, won't be many more. We'll be done soon. All right. This is for Michelle Doughtry, and she wants to know, is her marriage going to end in a divorce? Are they going to work things out? Michelle wants to know if her marriage is going to end in divorce, or are they going to work through their issues and work it out and stay together, right? Oh, I got itch. Another one. Michelle Doughtry wants to know, her marriage is going to end in divorce, or are they going to be able to work their way through their problems and remain together? I'm going to cut the deck right here, Michelle. Right here. Well, now, what a nice card. I've not seen her in some time. I'm very happy that you got her. The answer is whatever you want it to be, and I think you want it to work out. And if that's the case, we're looking at a big, big yes here. All right, this is the card that you got. She's beautiful. She's just beautiful. The Queen of the Ocean. And this is you. Let me get a drink here, Michelle, because I'm getting dry. My tea is supposed to be warm. It's not iced tea. My candles are still going. Oh, good. All right. One moment. Oh, there we go. All right. Which one? I want the 7-Ups, but I want something light. There we go. Somebody wanted to be picked up. He'll walk back down in 5 minutes. Hey, baby. What's going on, baby? Look at that pretty card. Isn't that pretty? No, you can't eat it. You like yourself, don't you? Look down. Oh, we'll be done soon. There you go, baby. You're a good boy. All right, abundance. Wow. Yeah, I do. Some of them are uncomfortable, but hey, you know. No, thanks, guys. I love him too. I love him an awful lot. That's right, Queen Bee. Yep, for my birthday. Drove a long ways to get this little guy. So, anyway, so we got this really beautiful card. And what the prompt is on this is abundance, and it's abundance used in the best of ways. In all the good ways, because we can say we have an abundance of shadows or darkness or bad luck or illness or all kinds of negative things, but not with her. Not with her. This is beautiful abundance. This is abundance we all want in our life. So, this little dog's like my lover, okay? This dog sleeps with me. He eats with me. He sleeps with me. I can't even go to the bathroom without him pounding on the door wanting it. I mean, it's to that point. We both suffer separation anxiety when we have to separate for any length of time. It's not pretty. I don't like it any more than he does. We're very attached to each other. One of my sons said that. He said it's not being alone that gets him upset. It's when you're not there. Because he adores my sons, absolutely, like they're his real big brothers. He sees them. He turns himself inside out. He's so happy. But if I leave that room, it all goes to hell in a handbasket. He screams. He howls like a little wolf. He goes crazy. So, yeah, I know it's not really healthy, is it? But with the Queen, I'm in the wrong area. She's matriarch. She's number 3 on the list. Or if I can ever find her. She brings such kindness and passion. She adds flavor. She adds color to a person's life. She's the Mother card of Tarot. I'll let you look at her again here. The Mother card of Tarot. She brings happiness and she brings abundance. She's a predictor of contentment. She's a predictor of a loving partner, a loving family, and comfort. She's reassuring you here by showing up in your reading that your needs are going to be well taken care of. If you've suffered any setbacks recently, even financially, everything's going to be put to rights again, even money. Money will flow in the best of ways to you. Old arguments, old debates, old feuds are going to be forgotten about, and harmony for you is going to rule at home. Absolutely. I don't know what you guys are going through, but you're going to work your way through it. So says Tarot. Another additional meaning of this card is spiritual growth, emotional stability, and creativity, meaning a lot more color and vibrancy in your life here. The Queen also favors growth, fertility, and pregnancy, and some not for you, but children could be in the picture here as well. Have something to do with this. As a person, she's the female partner, she's the mother, or the mother figure, which is you. All right? The advice is it's time to grow, and it's time to evolve now. Enjoy, invest your time into your relationships, your home, your spiritual practice, and your new creative projects. And your keywords for this card are growth and nurturing, home, love, fertility, comfort, and generosity. I'll ask Lola straight out, but that's the answer. I already know the answer. That's it. Tarot's never wrong. So this is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, just got to scroll back just for... All right, I got to peek here. One moment. Okay. All right, here we go, Margaret. There we are. It's not Margaret, it's Michelle, isn't it? I'm sorry. Hold on a moment. They start running together after a while. Michelle, right? Yeah, it's Michelle. Not Margaret, it's Michelle. I was like, caught that. I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. All right. Michelle Dowtree wants to know, is her marriage going to end in divorce? Is her marriage going... Look, right off, she's saying no. I knew it. No. So they're going to work through their problems. Is this true? And they're going to be back together. And is the Mother card of Tarot a good indication? And does this card fit for her? Are you predicting all this goodness coming to her? And she's not straying at all. She's straight up, yes. Yes, you're going to work through your problems. You're not headed for divorce. I am not even going to try to push that. But you're not heading for divorce, put it that way. So that's a good thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. righty, who do we have next? Next. You're welcome. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Like that, you couldn't have asked for a better card. She's telling you it's coming. It's going to be beautiful. It really will. It might even feel worse before it gets better. Do you know what I mean? It's very possible. But don't get too stressed about it. Don't push issues that shouldn't be pushed. Let some things be what they are and say to yourself, it is what it is. And hopefully just kind of, plug on through there. And try for the best that you can with all the purity that you have in your heart. Hello, Chang. All the way from the Philippines. Welcome. I'm happy for you, Michelle. I really am. I like delivering really good news. So, good night, Sharita. Thank you again for being here. Thank you so much. I think I seen where Dr. Armando was up again here. I'm sorry. I clicked on the wrong. There we go. Yes. Okay, Doc. Let's see here. Oh, who wouldn't? It sounds like a beautiful place. You know what, though? I've never been asked that question before. So I'm going to push. Sorry, Tarot. This is what Doc wants. This will be interesting. I'm not too afraid to ask if you're not afraid to hear. And I don't know of anybody that's ever asked this question of Tarot before, or Lilith, or the metaphysical side of things. Let's see. Oh, I've got you now, Doc. Hold on. Okay. Doc wants to know, how many immortal years does he have left on terra firma here on planet Earth? Can you answer that even, Lilith? Are you able to answer his time here? How much time has he got left? Okay, so he's 53 now. Does he have another 20 years left? That'll put him at 73. He does. So he'll still be kicking at 73. All right. What about 83? Will he still be here at 83? No. But he's definitely going to be here at 73. How about 78? Will he still be here at 78 years of age? Yes. Will he be here at 80 years of age? Yes. Will he be here at 82 years of age? And the answer is still yes. Will he be here at 85 years of age? Oh, there's the change. There you go, Doc, and I'm not touching that, and I'm not dragging that out. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. And what do we got here? There you go, Doc. You got it. I'd say go ahead and start planning your retirement the way you want it to be. You're going to be around long enough. Probably longer than me. Okay, Noreen is next. Now, what's this LC stuff? What is that all about? What is that all about? What is with everybody in the Capricorn reading? It was done a couple weeks ago. I don't understand. Noreen. Will Leilani, my 8-year-old golden retriever, heal soon? Card plus Lilith from... Will she heal from her new dog food? And I can't promise that I will pull Lilith. I don't work that way. If somebody says I want a card and Lilith, it's only if I feel pulled to pull Lilith. I don't automatically just pull her, or because somebody, unless like Doc just did. Doc says I don't want a card. I just want Lilith. I just want to know from, and that's exactly what I did. So okay, well, doctor's done now, so I just moved on to Noreen, so we'll definitely do LC. Absolutely. Absolutely. They can get their question ready. They'll be next after Noreen. Noreen wants to know if her dog is going to heal from the new food that the dog is getting. Is it going to heal? Nothing worse when your animals are sick or they're in pain because they don't understand. Poor little things. It's Leilani, Noreen's golden retriever, who's 8. They're going to heal soon from the new dog food. And she's licking and scratching an awful lot. That almost sounds like an allergy or something, but you know. Thank you, Jennifer. If Jennifer's seeing it and other people are seeing it, I don't understand what the problem is. There's your link. Jennifer, thank you so much for that. Thank you. All right, I'm going to cut right here. I'm not wanting to give you this at all. You got the 5 of Cups. I hope this isn't gonna... Oh my God, I lost it. I lost it. Gee, jumping G's. Thank you. Oh my God. Like... Come on. Where is that? I'm lost. I know, people. Getting it back. Just hold on. I know. Trying to get it back. Okay. Live. Come on, are you live? Did you go? There we go. We're back. Sorry about that. We're back. We're back. Okay. We're back, Jennifer. Oh my goodness sakes. Okay. Well, that's weird because the whole thing shut right down. I had to reconnect. The whole page went down. Okay, just bear with me a moment. I'm trying to get this next question in for Noreen. And what that's, I didn't like getting that, Noreen, for you. That's not a good card. At all. Right off, I'm going to confer with Lilith, but right off, the answer is not good. It's just not good for your baby. I'm very sorry. Very, very sorry. This is one of the few cards, like there's not many cards I really don't like. I don't like this card. This is one of them. It's right up there at the top three. I'd keep a close eye on the baby. This card shows a lot of sadness due to the loss of something. It could be relationship, work, friendship, or due to the bereavement of something or someone. This card often reveals an unexpected separation, leaving you feeling very bereft and confused. An additional meaning is unable to let go of something and being haunted by guilt or being haunted by regret. The advice is to look for and accept support. The situation is not hopeless and you are going to heal. Unhappiness, dejection, negative thoughts, confusion, hurt, disruption, feelings of abandonment, feelings of loss. I don't know why I'm getting this, okay? I could be way wrong, off in left field. That new food that you're feeding him may not be the right thing to be doing. That's all I can tell you there. I will pull Lilith here. I'm sorry, Noreen. This is a gamble you take when you ask tarot. It's not always going to be. Tarot doesn't have an emotional attachment. Tarot really has no issues, doesn't even think about it, to come forward and just answer a question, be it what you want to hear or not, be it upsetting or not. It doesn't. But you need to, I don't know, I don't know what, that's what I got. I'm just seeing the dog food. No. That's what I'm hearing. No. He could end up getting sicker before he gets better. But let's find out here and get a straight yes or no. I'm sorry, Leilani. Sorry. Okay, this is for Noreen Foster. And she'd like to know if her dog, who is 8 years old, Leilani, is on new dog food. And is the dog's health going to improve with this dog? No, it's not. See, that's where the 5 and the sadness comes in. And the loss. Is it the food that's making Leilani worse? She's saying yes. Okay, so Noreen should follow through with this. Maybe get a second opinion before something happens or before it's too late. I'm feeling it'll be a little bit before the dog springs back, if the dog springs back at all. Is this correct? Is the dog going to die anytime soon? No. Is she going to get on top of this issue with Leilani and get her feeling better? Yes. There we go. But it's going to be scary for you for the first little bit, a little touch and go, Noreen. Noreen, I hope you're not upset. Please answer. Just get another opinion even. Okay? I don't know, another vet, whatever, but I'm just feeling that that food's not doing her. Maybe it's not even harming her, but it's not helping her either. Okay, that's all I can do for you, Noreen. I'm sorry. I really I feel really bad. Really, really bad. Good. Okay, good, Noreen. That's good. Good. Good, good, good. Good. That's wonderful. Yeah, she's here now. Yeah, she's here now. Jennifer. Yeah, she's here now. Okay. I still never found out about that Dawn one. Remember that night, Jennifer? Yeah. Good for you, Noreen. We're all going to send some healing vibrations and energies as well. And really hope Leilani can bounce back and recover from this as soon as possible. We'll all hope for her the best. Okay, so there's Bear under my chair with a squeaky toy. He loves the squeaky toys. Noreen, I thought there was another one that came in. Let me see here, or maybe it was just a regular email. Oh, else, no, wait, else, wait now, what are you saying, Jen? Luella, I know that, let's see. Come on, Facebook. Okay, I need to do Luella, though. You have Luella's question? Do you remember it? What? Who's B. Warner? Oh, there's a couple more here. Okay, Margaret Connolly again, but yeah, Brenda Warner. All right, let me look. I got her. Yeah, one sec. Let me see here. Okay. The note just says donation. Brenda Warner. Brenda, do you have a question? Looking for Brenda Warner. Brenda, do you have a question? There she is. There she is. You're welcome, Noreen. Only the best of the best, eh? That's wonderful. Wonderful. Good. Okay. Your career. All right. You want a general card pull on your career, Queen Bee? You're wanting to know about your career, where it's going, where it's headed. Is there anything specific you want to ask? Yeah, Leilani. Both gold. She's got 2 golden retrievers. I've seen a picture. They're beautiful. Oh, they look like such sweet babies. Okay. Backstabbing and stuff. A lot of pressure. Toxic environment by the sounds of it, eh? Not good. Not good at all, Queen Bee. Let's see. Queen Bee has a question about her workplace environment and her career. Is she feeling she's in a toxic environment? Very toxic environment. What's going to happen here? Okay. Should she be looking at a different place to work? Another place of employment? Another career? Should she stay where she's at? What's up with all that? What's up with all that for Queen Bee? Not time to be tearing and running around like it's the middle of the day here. What time is it? 11:30 at night and you're on the tear. Just bouncing off the walls he is. You're going to have to settle down. We're going to bed soon there, Pop. Okay. Queen Bee wants to know. I guess I'm cutting right here. About her career working in a toxic environment. Wow, this is nice. Page of Wands. Creativity. This is a really, really good card for you. Whatever it is you're going through, it's not going to last much longer. I can tell you that with this card. He is excited. His tail, he's trying to climb up here on me and everything. Just a bad boy. No bite. No bite. No bite. No bite. Be good boy. I love ya. Be good baby. What, sweetie pie? If I let you up here, you'll be trying to eat my tarot cards and grabbing at my stones. No bite. Be good boy. Be good baby. I'm going to be done soon. I'm almost done. So we got the page here. Page of Wands bringing you message. The energy of this page, this could be someone you actually know, Queen Bee, all right? But this is somebody, or the energy is very charming and very chatty. And he's going to be bringing you good news about creative projects. It could be travel plans involved in that. And guess what else? New work. Does that answer your question? You get your butt out of there as soon as you can. Start working on it ASAP. All right? In relationships, they reveal a fun flirtation as well. Additional meaning of this card is the influence of a creative person. This person could be in the arts. They could be a writer, an actor, a director, a dancer, a musician, choreographer, this kind of a thing. It also could mean as well that you're just discovering your own creative potential. Baby, don't do that. Your own creative potential. Discovering your own passions. Maybe things that you never knew you were good at. Maybe this is going to open up a whole new career in the world for you. It's something new, something exciting. And the only regret or bad feelings you're going to have is that you didn't try this earlier. You didn't think to go in that direction earlier. You stayed too long. I'm saying I wasted so much time in that other job. I wasted so much time. I should have left long before. This is opening new doors. This is experiencing new things in life that are actually going to pay off for you, right? Going to lead you down a healthier road, a healthier place to be. A place of self-expression especially. You don't have to hold anything back here. It really is a wonderful card. You're discovering your worth and your talents. Now is the time for you to start expressing yourself either in words, by writing, the written hand, pictures, that could be painting, this sort of thing, dance, music, or through any other creative pursuit that you enjoy. It's time to pull that out of your hat and put it foremost and center in your life and start paying attention to it, feeding it, creating it, nurturing it, making it grow, giving it everything it needs. You're giving to yourself. Everything you do for that, you're giving to you. This is something for you. This is beautiful. Keywords here. So remember the big thing, you're going to be hearing this, or somebody's bringing this information to you, giving you a heads up and a step ahead, giving you the inside before it becomes more publicly known, giving you an advantage, all right, to follow through with this. You'll know what it is. If you don't know right now, you will. It's going to come to you. Your keywords here are messages, travel news, communication, new work, new self-expression, making a transition, and entertainment. What? I don't know what it is, but it looks like the field of entertainment, something to do with the arts, whatever that may be. So there you go. I hope that that was good for you. You need to leave that job and start looking for something else, looking somewhere else. And this is going to be more personal for you because this is going to touch on your own talent. You're really going to be able to, there's going to be a lot coming out of you with this next job, a lot of personal, working with a group even. But your input is just as important as everybody else's, and it's expected, and it's welcomed as well. It's going to be a whole different ball game, and I'm hearing a whole new learning curve for you as well. So there is that. I hope you're happy with that. Thank you very much. Okay. You wanted to write a book? Maybe that's where you need to go. Join a writer's group. That's the best thing you could do, is join a writer's group. You're not copying off anybody. You're finding your own feet and your own trail to walk within a writer's group. And you have other writers critiquing, giving you the feedback that you require. Be it, don't do so much of this, don't say too much of that, you kind of lean this way. That was a great, plot or whatever, right? But really, that is the support. If that's where you feel you're being pulled, let your imagination run wild. Let it grow and allow all the color that you want to bring into it. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let anybody hold you back. Okay, so Margaret, you were next again. I think you're last. I'm wanting to know, is your husband's health as toxic as your testing says he is? Going to make sure that's the last one here. We're closing her down for the night anyway. All donations for tonight after this last reading for Margaret. We are closed. I still have to do Luella's though. Jeez. Let me go back. I've got to check on her for 1 second. I've got to make sure that I even have her I can't even find her question. I hope to heavens that Jennifer has it. Thank you. All right, so we'll take care of Margaret first, and Margaret wants to know, is her husband, oops, there we go. Is her husband's health as toxic as your testing says? Is your husband, see, I don't understand that question, so I'm just going to go through it and give you a yes or a no, because I don't understand your question. You're welcome, Queen Bee. You're welcome. Readings are closed for the night. This is there's only this and one more to go, and we're done. We're done. I didn't even realize we were that close to the 3-hour mark. I didn't realize. Well, I must have just known. Margaret wants to know if her husband's health is as toxic as her testing says. All right, I'm going to cut the deck right here. Wow, what do I do with this? Normally I'd be, well, I am excited for you. I would have to say, no. I don't understand your question, but I'm going to give you a no. Because I don't know what you're saying his health is that bad by the way you're testing, and I don't understand that. If you're a doctor, if you're, a testing technician, I don't know, so... Sorry, Kathy. Yeah, we're closed. We're closed. All donations. Don't anybody donate anything. We're all done with questions for tonight. You see, there's 2 more people just came in. Kathy, one of them. Oh, I will. He gets extra everything. So this, yeah, law. Can you get a bigger, more resounding, more fuller yes than that everything's going to be okay than this? Right? Everything's going to be fine. Look at this. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. You couldn't ask for anything better. This is amazing. My goodness. What a card. That's beautiful. Always makes me smile. It's not my card for me, but I tell you, when the Ace of Cups and the like show up in a reading, It really fills me, and I just love seeing this. Love seeing this. Um, so with this Ace of Cups, basically what's coming forward here is the Ace is telling us a brand new beginning and a fresh start coming here. Things are improving, getting better. This card brings you your heart's desire as you find fulfillment through newness, renewing maybe even a relationship, which would be with your husband. Sometimes this card covers projects and things that you're working on in your life, the things that you may consider your baby. That's your project. It could be a book, could be planting a garden, or decorating your home. This card also can sometimes reveal joy through motherhood. The Ace, while being a positive card, can also bring emotions, intense emotions that can be overwhelming, causing you to have tears. We have 4 more commit. Donations are closed for the night. The card reading, this is, I'm on my last 2. You'll have to come back when we have the next one, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. I'm not sure. It depends. Maybe tomorrow. Okay? We'll be back. So, but you're more than welcome to stay and just catch the last part of the readings if you'd like. Anyways, this is being moved to tears with pure joy and pure happiness for you. Things are going to improve and get better for you. There's no doubt in my mind, not when you get this card. This is, yes, don't we all want to be wrong when it comes to this situation like yourself? I want to be wrong about all of this. I don't want to be right. And the card is saying, yeah, you were wrong in the nicest and best of ways to bring you this. Open your heart and trust is all you need to do, Margaret. That's the advice of the card. And don't let yourself, because there's no need of you letting yourself be overwhelmed by emotion. Just be open to what's going to be coming to you. It's pretty simple. You don't have to do anything here. You just have to be open to what's coming and accepting and let this come to pass, because it will. Keywords are beginnings and passion. Creativity. You could be, I don't know if you have children, but there could be, we could be looking at a new child coming into the family here. There's a lot of color in your life coming in as well, a lot of color, and it's good. There's a lot of fulfillment for you, an overflow of emotions. It's all very intense, and it's all very, very beautiful. This is beautiful. It's all coming together for you. It is all coming together for you. He's going to improve. I'll even ask Lilith to see if he's going to improve. And everything coming together the way that you wish that it would, in the best of ways. Your intentions are honorable and they're true. Okay, Lilith. Still within the parameters of Margaret Connolly's question here in her 1-card pull, receiving the Ace of Hearts. Her husband's health is concerning. Is her husband's health going to improve? And is everything going to just generally get better in Margaret's life, her home life, her family life? And her husband's health is going to improve. Is it going to gradually get better here? And she's saying yes all the way for everything. All of it. You're about your life, your home life, your personal life is about to go through a transition in the best of ways for you. In the very best of ways for you. Absolutely. So now we're going to do Luella. And Luella, what is the timestamp? I'll wait till I start the reading, pull the card, and then we'll put a timestamp in for her. I think I've got her email anyway, because I've done private readings for her in the past, over the last couple of years. This reading is for Luella. Thank you, Margaret. Sweet dreams to you as well. Thank you so, so much. Okay. Luella wants to know if she's going to be interviewed for the theater. Literally. She just literally mailed to the artistic director. Okay, she wants to know if she's going to be interviewed for this. Yes or no for Luella? Is she going to be granted an interview? I'm going to cut. Okay, what is the timestamp? It's 11:45. All right, 11:45. I got to write it down for Luella. She's in the UK and she's snoring in bed right now. This is 11. What do I have? 46 now. Okay, 11:46. Here we go, Luella. Oh, interesting. The Lovers and Choices, Luella. Well, that's an interesting card to have come up for you, considering your question, but we'll make sense of it here. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You know, you've been having a hard time, Luella, getting this whole art thing, right? And how you've been really, really, like, focused in on this for the last little while, baby. Come here. You can come up if you want. I'm all done in a minute. I'm done with the cuddling the cards. Let me get my book here. I need a little bit of help with this. What? Unless you have other options coming up that you were not counting on, Luella. Maybe you weren't counting on. Will you stop eating me? Don't look at me like that. I love you too, my darling baby. You're my good boy. Yes, who is? He's your good boy. He's the best boy in the whole world. Mommy loves him so much. I'm almost done. Why don't you go warm the bed up? You warm the bed up for Mommy. He's just looking at me with this silly grin and his tail's going a mile a minute. It's a beautiful thing. I know. All right. Alrighty here. This card's bringing forward for you, Luella, is that there's a very mature decision that you're going to have to make because you're going to be reaching a turning point. All right. You may need to make an investment into the future. I think you've already done that many times over. You may be moving for work. At first, the choice won't be straightforward for you, all right? But you may be moving for work. In relationships, you're either going to bond and commit or walk away. Or it could be something, not so much a relationship, but something else in your life that's been a part of your life, riding on the edges of your life, kind of always there. There's something you're getting ready to either embrace completely or walk away from, all right? And letting it go. All right, and I know you don't have mind for this, but I'm going to... Another meaning of this card, Luella. If you are single, be ready for a new and serious love relationship because love is coming into your life as well. Don't shoot me. Don't yell at the screen. Don't yell at me. Yell at tarot. The advice of the card here for you is to make your choice based on your long-term future now, rather than any short-term gains that you might be able to acquire. Look at the big picture. In love, wait for the right person rather than distracting yourself with flirtatious people. Don't let them sidetrack you. Your keywords for this card, Luella, are love and commitment, future plans, maturity, dedication, emotions, but there is a separation going of something here you're breaking away from. It's no longer serving you any purpose and you've been kind of carrying it in your life. Let me pull Lilith. It's the last one, Lilith, for tonight, my dear. Thank you, Spirit, so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Is Luella going to get the interview for that position that she's been trying to get for a long time in the arts, the creative field? She wants to know if she's mailed off her letter, whatever needed to be mailed off to the place in question, is she going to at least be granted an interview? Is she going to be granted an interview? Is Luella going to be granted an interview? Finally. She's saying yes. Is Luella going to be able to actually start to live out and follow her dreams the way that she wishes to? Is this going to come to being, come to pass? She's been very, very patient, and she's had so much faith. Is this going to pay off? When is she going to get the first flag that everything's going in her way? Will this happen within the next 4 weeks? Her getting that flag, that heads up that things are going to change, they're changing, and they're working in her favor. When will this happen? Within the next 4-week period. Will she get that first indication? She's saying yes. Will she get this first indication within the next 3 weeks? Let's get bold here. Will she hear something within the next 2 weeks? Will she hear something within the next week? No. So it's the next 2 weeks that she needs to be prepared for. Thank you. There you go, Luella. I hope that did you well. I hope it served its purpose. And you know, with me, I wish you the best of the best of the best. Here we go, people. Whoa. My goodness. 11:52. At least I finished before midnight. I can't wait to get these off now. This is my time. Yep. Oh my goodness. Some of these readings, some nights, I gotta tell ya. And like I said, I'm sorry if I get confused. I just want to make sure I'm talking to the right person and reading the right person's cards. And it's hard communicating through text and typing, right? It's hard, you know. I'm just like, give me your name. Whatever name you used at PayPal, that's all I want to know. Tell me you're that person. Just so we can move on. I just want to read the cards. Oh my goodness, it gets frustrating. Sometimes Jennifer just shakes her head and says, I don't frickin' know either. Yeah, take the jewelry off. It's all good. All of it. All of it comes off. You know, so there, I'm done. I'm toast. I smell burnt toast up there. Smell a lot more than that sometimes, let me tell you. Not always a good thing. Things I don't want to know about, you know. Do you ever, like, see something, be exposed to something, and say, oh my God, I didn't want to know that. I didn't want to see that. Yeah, that happens all the time. I don't like everything that I see, you know, and I go, oh, it makes me squirm, and I worry, you know. And I hope that Noreen's dog, it starts to improve and gets better. So that's really sad, because I've seen pictures of her dogs, you know. And she's got a lot of stuff going on as it is. When you got a sick pet, that rips your heart out. It's like a child, a baby being sick, and they just know they feel horrible, and they're looking at you. Why? Make it stop. Make me feel better. Oh, that's horrible. Oh my God, that's horrible. Horrible, horrible. You know what, Queen? I gotta tell you, I've already thought about it, and I'm looking for the little ones, because he wouldn't even be 5 pounds. So I gotta find a smaller one, right? To do that, to put it around his neck. A nice pretty blue and white one, or a red and white. Either one would do. So my other dog, my big bear that I had before him, he was a full size. He was a big dog. He always wore a kerchief. He had a blue and white one and a red and white one. So if he could get at it, he'd chew it. He's still in the chewing stages, really, really bad. He's chewing everything. So yeah, like there's nothing wrong with him, right, Jennifer? Yeah. Jennifer, tell them how many cats you have. Tell you, Jennifer's a big animal lover. She'll tell you how many cats she has. If she wasn't crazy, we'd call her the crazy cat lady. Jennifer's probably going, shut up, Natalie. But they help out in the neighborhood. I mean, they rescue kitties and things like this. Yeah, 17. Jennifer has 17 kitties, and they're all gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I've seen them on live. We do the live thing, Jennifer and I, and they're very calm. They're not like jumping everywhere and climbing everywhere, and they're very calm and very content. They look happy. It's amazing, really. You'd never know by talking to Jennifer. She's got 17 cats around her. You would never know it. You would never know it. Yeah, 15 years, 16 years to 4 months inside and 5 out. Yeah. That's a lot of, yeah. Yeah. That's what they do. They rescue the cats. If they need vet care, they get vet care, the whole 9 yards. They're not just people taking in stray cats or you know what I mean, isn't like that. I've seen them. They're very calm and they're stretched out and they're hanging and they're chilling out and she has her hands full, but she loves them. So with the lamp, yeah, you said they knocked the lamp over and broke it. As I was saying earlier, when that come up, I said earlier, trying to get ready to get here to do the readings, I said, Bear's either going to be the death of me or I'm going to be the death of him. There's so much to do to get set up for these mini readings, and I'm always forgetting. I'm like, oh, I forgot to do that. Oh, I forgot to do that. So I'm up and down, up and down. Every time I move, Bear is either right on my heels, literally nipping them as I'm trying to walk, or he's getting in between my feet. And it scares the bejesus out of me. If I fell on him, he'd never survive it. He'd be dead instantly. He doesn't weigh anything. He's just this little guy. And it's like, I don't walk real slow. I'm like, I got issues walking, but when I move, it's fast. I'm a fast mover, right? And I can't do that. He slows me down. I've got to slow down. I got to watch every step. If I stop for 1 second, out come the claws and the teeth, and it's pick me up, hold me, play with me. He's got me. He had me all day yesterday, all day today. It's never enough. But I figure if he ever trips me, I'm done for. Yeah. Ankle biters, knee kickers, and ankle biters. They're all beautiful too. All beautiful, more beautiful than my cat is. Stewie is so old and he's been through a lot, but I was actually going through some old photos yesterday and I was reminiscing a place that we used to live. And there are a couple pictures of Stewie, what he looked like. He would have been, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. He would have been 4 or 5 years old, and he was gorgeous. He was just gorgeous. But he's been through so much. He's kind of mangy looking, but his character's still the same. He's a very laid-back cat, a very easygoing cat. A cat that accepts any other animal that comes into the house. Very accepting of other animals and very used to other animals coming in as well. So, I don't know how some people can do it. I've got a friend, he's a male, he's a man, and where he lives, he has his own home. It's a big home, but where he lives beside him is an apartment building. And every time somebody moves out of that apartment building, they leave a cat behind. And he's been the one, they all wander off into his yard. So he has an antique double car garage. It's antique. It would have been used in the old days for horse and buggy. Anyways, he's got more bags of cat food and bins of kitty litter set out and water and treats. And you walk in there and there could be 5, 6, 7 cats. And eventually, one by one, he takes them when he can afford it. And he runs off to the vet with them and he gets them fixed and neutered. If they want to hang around, they hang around. If they take off, they take off. He tries to find homes for them, this sort of a thing. So, but he says it just drives him crazy. He can't say no to a cat, you know. He's always got 5 that are indoor. They're the house cats, and the rest of them all kind of wander. So, but people do that. I don't know how you can take a pet into your world, into your life, into your home, and love it one day and just forget about it the next. I don't understand that at all. Oh, that's really good, Jennifer. Yeah. Oh, readings are done. Any new people coming in? Readings are done for tonight. Maybe tomorrow night I might be back. Okay? It is sick and cruel. It's selfish. It's self-centered. It's so... Oh my God, they've got feelings too. They need love and they need nourishment. They need warmth. They need food. They need everything that any other thing with a heartbeat out there, you know? I don't know how people can do that. I really don't. Well, anyways, I think it's 3 hours. We've been here over 3 hours now. No, neither could I. Neither could I. You know what? If I had an animal and I couldn't keep them anymore, I don't know, for whatever reason, if I couldn't find them a home, I'm certainly not going to abandon them. If I absolutely couldn't keep them whatsoever, no, I'd have them put down before I'd leave them alone. If I couldn't find a home for them, I certainly wouldn't abandon them. I'd put them down first. It would be the most civil thing to do, because you know what I mean? Sometimes you can't. Years ago, you couldn't give cats away. And now there's been such a control over the cat population, which is a good thing. And now it's hard to find a kitten to bring home. It doesn't happen like it used to. They used to be a dime a dozen. It's not like that anymore. In a way, that's a good thing, because people, those that do get a cat, will appreciate them, but there's still people out there that will abandon their pets. Oh, go away, Jennifer. Wow. Wow. Poor things. My God, we're it's almost embarrassing to be call yourself a human being. Sometimes, you know what I mean? It's almost embarrassing, really. Um, I don't know what to make of people that do things like that. They just leave an animal behind. Like, I don't understand it. Oh my God, just that I can't even talk about it. I'm going to end up having nightmares all night. Yes, they do. They need to be touched. You're right. I've got a friend that lives 15 minutes from me, and they do that. There's a lot of people through this area, and they have like little cat houses, and they're full of straw, and they usually have a bulb in them to throw heat because they can't get them. They won't come into their house. Because this friend of mine, she'd take them all in if she could, but they're feral. But she makes sure that there's food, there's water, there's shelter and warmth, you know. I know. Oh gosh, it's a good conversation, but I gotta go. It's been 3 hours and 9 minutes and 47 seconds. Keep the peace in, everybody, because I'd like to know that we're all sharing the love and the light out as much as we can. We're still human here on Earth. Um, we have our failings. We make mistakes. We try to walk the straight and narrow, but again, we're human, and I'm not using that as an excuse. It's just, it's more of a handicap than anything. Thanks, Doc. I appreciate it too very much, you being here. Appreciate your support and being part of these readings. Usually, most of the time, it's a wonderful thing. Please live your life with integrity. Watch your actions. More than anything, watch your thoughts and your intentions behind your thoughts, because you're living beneath the microscope of the universe and it's taking notes. You think about that for a minute. All your outer actions mean nothing. It's what's going on inside, and the universe knows us in and out. Knows every single human cell. And there's a little moth. Aren't you cute? They're still migrating. I see them going through. I had a bunch of yellow ones yesterday. The monarchs have all come through. I'm on a migratory path here, so I get a lot of everything comes through here, and they're all heading south. I'm surprised some of these moths are still around. We've had a couple nights where we've had frost, and how they survive, that's beyond me, truly. You're welcome, Queen Bee. You're welcome. So everybody, take care. Wishing you the best of the best. Coming to you from Chance Harbor, New Brunswick in Canada, on the coast, on the Bay of Fundy, in my backyard, home to the highest tides on the whole planet. There's a big claim to make, but it's true. Between here and across the pond, our sister province, Nova Scotia, we share the Bay of Fundy, and we have the highest tides in the whole world. And she's an inspiration. Let me tell you, she's a life force and an entity all unto herself. But please, watch your intentions, watch your thoughts, watch your feelings. Live your life to the fullest. Open up to the universe. We all need to do that. Open up and become vulnerable and show your sensitive underbelly to the universe. And pour your heart out and share and connect. Ask for more. Bring me more love. Bring me more comfort. These are the things that we all want. No. Actually, the city of St. John, you can only get in here by highway and leave by highway. There's no back roads to Chance Harbor. And in the city, which is the west side of the city, is the closest part to me, and it's a good 30-minute car ride on the highway. And a lot of times, we're 2 degrees warmer than they are in the summer. When I go to the city in the wintertime and I come home, I feel the warmth when I get out of the car compared to how cold it is. And they're right on the Bay of Fundy as well. Bay of Fundy is a huge body of water. I get to see a lot of beauty here. The sunrises in the winter blow your mind. I look many times and go, I can't believe this is I'm witnessing this incredible beauty. Beautiful sunrises. And we get a lot of the, what we call sea smoke. Okay, when the air's colder than the water, it creates a mist. And it just comes up, and I've got tons of pictures of that. Very beautiful, very, very beautiful. And most of the time, the wind doesn't come out of the south. The storms don't come out. It comes out of the northeast over this way. So I've got it coming at this angle on the side of my house. But where I sit here, all windows, it's all glass. I look out, and I normally don't have to combat that. But it's cold everywhere, and everybody pays high heating bills, the whole bit. But it's not that bad. It's really not that bad living here. Thanks, Jen. I guess we should say goodnight because Jennifer probably wants to go. I don't know about you, Jennifer. I might have ate 3 hours ago. Before I come on here, I'm due for a piece of toast or something. See, I'm hungry. Hungry, hungry, hungry. I gotta blow my candles out, though. Oh, I love that. Majestic Rose. Go to Intuitive Candles, everybody. If you want to buy a nice candle. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful. Majestic Rose is my favorite. And the reveals are beautiful as well. So, anyways, thank you very much, everybody. I'm going to try to make it back tomorrow night. I'll see how I'm feeling, okay? Yeah. You got to wait a bit, do you? Okay. Okay. I'm glad Flash is feeling better, Jennifer, though. You got an early day tomorrow? What's going on? Okay. Alrighty. Remember, I gotta go eat, though. I gotta go do that. Anyway, so, it was a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Especially the repeats. They keep coming back. They keep coming back, and they keep coming back. And we enjoy that very much. The cards were Boys, they were appropriate, I would say. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Very cool. I bet you'll have fun. It'll be interesting, Jennifer. It'll be really interesting. Yeah. Sometimes, like, with Noreen and her poor dog Leilani, that scared me seeing that five of hearts showing up. That was disturbing. I was like, why are you every time? It never fails. It never fails. The cards come up and they answer. You ask, they answer. Non-discriminatory as well. I mean, tarot has nothing at stake, so it gives it out straight as it can be. Wonderful. That's really good. Really, really good. Anything's going to help you and make it easier for you, right, Jennifer? And you'll be more confident as well. You can see that. And now that I'm done, where'd my baby go? My baby, he went back under the chair, sound asleep again. Until I get up and he sees me moving, and boom. He'll shoot out from under the chair and he'll be chasing my feet again. It'll do you a world of good, I'm sure. I'm sure it will. It's beautiful. Anyway, everybody, keep the peace and share that love and that light out with the rest of the world. Let's try to be better humans all the way around. Maybe even a minute here, a minute there, showing more tolerance than we normally would, a little bit more love, a little bit more patience. It all matters. And we shouldn't judge each other because we don't know what the other one's going through. We really don't. I love you guys an awful lot. You guys rock, every one of you. Thank you so much. And I'll try to rest up and be back here earlier tomorrow because it'll be Sunday. All right. Thanks, Queen Bee. Thanks, Jennifer. Big clap for Jennifer. Jennifer does a bang-up job as moderator. Right on, Jennifer. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to hit the little X now, and I hope to see you all back tomorrow. Goodbye for now.